So this is going to lead to a pretty heavy-duty contest to kick off Dynamite.
Wow, and brought to you without commercial interruption, by the way.
Well, they're going right into an Excalibur, blow for blow.
Both men occupying the center of the ring, teeing off on one another. Roosh seemingly getting the better of it at first. MJF ducks underneath, grabs the side headlock. Roosh sends MJF into the ropes, and now MJF ducks twice. Roosh looking for the trip, and some things never change. Nearly 6 months away from the ring, and MJF.
I don't know what's in store for MJF, but I got a feeling it's not good.
I was gonna say it's a right hand. I thought one to the jaw, but instead it was an overhand chop. And Taz, we often talk about how there's no substitute for competing inside the ring. You can work out in the gym all you want, but
yeah, no, you're right. I mean, there's nothing like when you are performing, competing in front of a live audience on television worldwide, and in a packed arena like we got right here, and MJF's going to bring the wood. Well, maybe not. You know, he wants the 12th man to get loud. Very clever, very clever.
That was clever. MJF, I think, realizes he cannot outslug Roosh. So that's, I believe, the reason he went to the eyes in the fact that he's MJF.
But Taz, we know how prideful MJF is. Do you think he could get baited potentially into a slugfest? But Roosh, the well-placed headbutt on the point of the jaw of MJF. Now referee Paul Turner.
He might have caught MJF in the mouth. Good way to lose a tooth or crack a tooth or break your nose. But I'll tell you what, Roosh just dropped Max with that headbutt. Yeah, here's another look at it right here.
Oh, man. Roosh says so often, you mess the bull, you get the horns, and boy, did MJF get it there. And then Roosh, while we're in replay, followed up the big right hand. Yeah, MJF, I believe that might be some blood coming out of the mouth of MJF.
Yeah, I didn't think it would take this long for blood to come out of the head of MJF.
Back body drop by Roosh.
Yeah, it could be his nose or his mouth. It's tough to tell. If his nose is bleeding, there's a good chance it's broken. Or maybe the headbutt, he bit his own tongue, or he lost a tooth, or his lips bleeding. It could be a plethora of items that I just listed here, like I work in the ER or something.
Yeah,
wrestling commentator.
There you go. And Taz, it's going to obviously inhibit him, I would think, the rest of the match, especially if it's a broken nose.
Well, it could be. Yeah, the breathing it affects if it is a broken nose. Max is a tough customer. He's been through a lot of battles in his young career. So we'll see if he can hang here with Big Roosh.
Now, sunset flip. MJF looking for the pin and very nearly got it there.
When I say hang,
Roosh cleaned his clock.
What I mean, just to clarify, when I say hang, I mean because MJF is hurting right now, and Roosh is going to exploit that. And Max looks like he's taking a big nap right here in Virginia. Where the hell are we? Fairfax Jones, right? That's where we are, Fairfax?
Yeah, Fairfax.
Right, so
George Mason University.
Gotcha.
Northern Virginia, right outside of D.C.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just plop into these arenas. I never know where I am. I just show up.
You sure do, brother.
And Roosh blasting the jaw of MJF with those elbow strikes. And Roosh, he can't afford. Oh, wait a second.
Oh,
Roosh.
God, oh, boy.
Puts on the brakes. And kick to the jaw. MJF in serious trouble here as Roosh has the former world champion reeling, and look at this, MJF though leaping on top of Roosh. But Roosh turning the tables.
Oh man, that'll take the air right out of you, right on the upper abdomen, sternum area. Now a tight rear chin lock by Roosh.
And Roosh, it's not lost on him that MJF has been away from the ring for the past 6 months, but it's also not lost on Roosh, as you guys were talking about earlier. MJF, the longest reigning former AEW World Champion of all time. 10 successful title defenses. I mean, he defined that title for more than a year as Roosh now recovered. And anytime you get a victory over a former champion, that, I mean, your stock skyrockets.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier, the exact thing you said, and you're exactly right, man. And that's what it is. But right now, MJF, man, he is looking up at the lights, just not on his back in the middle of the ring. That turnbuckle, the lower turnbuckle, Shivani's holding him up right now.
Absolutely. He is in major trouble. And again, trying to slug it out with Roosh, to me, is not the way to go. Because Roosh, I think, is going to always win that battle. You know, MJF started this match with a side headlock. I thought, well, he's going to try to wrestle Roosh. It's not a wrestling match right now.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, my God. Roosh is coming in hot here.
He's
Here
looking
he
for that
comes.
drop kick in the corner. He's going to give MJF the horns, and no, MJF accelerates out of the corner, but just barely.
Exactly, but just enough. It was really a good job by Max to get out of the way because Roosh was coming in just like a freight train there.
I mean, Roosh, that drop kick in the corner, the horns, he's won championships with that attack. MJF looking for inside cradle. 2. Both men separate, close distance. MJF thinking backslide.
Yeah, backslide.
Got Roosh in tight, but Roosh kicked the legs, was able to break free. Ooh, thrust kick to the jaw, and now MJF, the hammerlock. Roosh in trouble. DDT.
God.
MJF spiked him. The lateral press in. Roosh.
That's a nasty, nasty move. Pretty dangerous right there. I don't know how the hell Roosh kicked out Shivani. What a landing on his skull. Let's take a look at here, Tony.
I tell you, when you get high caliber athletes like this, oh wow, you're right, Taz.
That's bad, man.
You've got to really suck it up. Both men showing a lot of heart in a short period of time here. So impressed with both of them, even obviously before this match, but that's why we've been looking forward to this match for so long here.
Scratch across the back always works.
The back break, the pile driver attempt. Roosh able to get his feet underneath him. MJF,
the knee
down, may have jammed his knee right there, but
he might have. Wait.
Now Roosh goes over. Coverage, spike pile driver there. MJF,
Shoulders not down. There it is.
Eager, and
great job by the referee right there. He realized the shoulder was not down.
Yeah, MJF, he was
playing possum with the knee, to be honest with you. Maybe I'm wrong, but he popped into that pile driver Excalibur pretty quick.
He certainly did, but I was thinking he was a little too hasty. Oh, yeah, obviously nothing wrong with that knee, but I think he was a little too hasty to go for the victory, to try to put away Roosh. Didn't get the great technique on the cover, and that may have been the only thing that saved Roosh in that situation.
Vintage MJF right there.
Oh my God.
Belly-to-belly suplex using MJF's momentum against him.
Looked like he hit the small of his back, really, or the tailbone on that middle turnbuckle.
But the back of his neck on the canvas.
Right, yeah, good call. Wow, what a way to start this program.
And that's a tough landing. Our audience here split right now. An MJF chant along with a Roosh chant. It's pretty cool. You're right, Shivani. People are having a blast.
First time seeing MJF compete in nearly 6 months. A little bit of a mule kick there from...
That was pretty slick.
Slipped off.
He sure did.
He slipped off the middle rope, and Roosh took advantage with that right hand.
Maybe the knee was messed up. Who knows?
And
no.
The straight jacket into the pile driver. The cover. Roosh 2, and MJF able to kick out.
Too much of a cocky cover by Roosh right there. He normally wouldn't do that. I think he thought he had MJF dead to rights, Shivani.
I think it's a critical mistake, Taz. I think when you have MJF down like that after that straight jacket, you need to try to cover him and win the match. This may go back to hurt Roosh.
You see MJF staggering, very unsteady as Roosh comes in. That big right hand to the jaw sends MJF spilling out of the ring.
Big haymaker